Well, hey, you guys finally broke that goal. Where you guys finally get into the back of the net, but the losing streak continues. Frustration, or is it just everybody staying upbeat and you guys are just giving it your all out there?
Everybody's pretty positive still. It's always difficult. It's always difficult to stay really positive when you're losing games, but the big picture is what we're all about right now. It's about the growth of this program, and we're growing in the right direction. This weekend, to be honest, we took a couple bad steps back. The Chico game, when we didn't perform very well, and that was a game that we should have won, to be really honest with you, and we didn't do it. And the girls were very upset after the game, and I think they were disappointed in themselves. And as a staff, we were disappointed in ourselves as well. We didn't do a good enough job of preparing the girls to win that game, and that's on us. But now we'll move forward. We'll continue to grow like we always have. And you learn something new every weekend about this group of girls. And it takes time. As much as we like to think we know everything about them, you find out something new every weekend.
Another road trip for you guys, and that's Sonoma. Have you had much time just to kind of see what they're all about?
Just a little bit. No film on them yet, but it's on its way. Hopefully very, very soon. But another good program, and that's the thing that's exciting about this conference is that every single weekend you're going to play a great team, and you can't take a weekend off. And it also allows us to measure ourselves every weekend. Where are we at? And that's where the consistency really needs to start to kick in. Is we have to be consistent against these good teams. We can't just perform against Stanislaus and go down to San Diego and tie, against a very good San Diego team a number of weeks ago, and then take a weekend off. And that's where these girls, the stamina and the endurance mentally is difficult, but they're learning it.
Right, I know you guys are all about improving this program. The fact that Sonoma right now is second place in the North, you have 2 games against them, kind of mentality like, hey, we can kind of play spoiler, kind of make it more difficult, for them with their kind of postseason chances.
Absolutely. It's always fun to play spoiler, but to be really honest with you guys, it's about us. Everything that we're doing right now is focused on us. We're preparing, we're looking at film of other teams and stuff like that, but it all comes back to the way that we prepare, to the way that we prepare ourselves and get ready to go, because nothing else really matters. If we can get ourselves continuously moving in the right direction and find consistency, we'll win games. And that's where we're at right now, is really trying to find the consistency with all the players. And it's very close. Scoring against a very good San Bernardino team on Friday, what a great goal by Colette. It's coming. It's very close, but until it's here, it's not here, and we're still losing. So we just got to keep growing.
And as part of the season, I know you don't want to mess with chemistry, but is it this part where you kind of bring in other players to see what they have to offer? Maybe players that wouldn't get the playing time, but obviously you want to still be competitive. But is this a chance where you kind of mix things up a little bit or bring people in?
Sure. We've invested with a lot of things. To be really honest, every time something doesn't work, we roll the dice again and move some players around and move the pieces of the puzzle. But again, this weekend I think there'll be more players that'll get opportunities to play. We'll see what training looks like this afternoon. But as always, the best players are going to find their way onto the field. Whoever's hot is going to play. And we don't have time to waste time on players that aren't performing, that aren't giving everything that they can in training. And that's what we're really looking for, is somebody to go, what? Every single day of the year, I'm going to bring it. And there's some players that are getting closer to that mentality, but it's a learning curve for sure.